This is a story of adventure, a story of wonder, and a story of 7 people with the common goal. Make it to the Canadian border via the 600-mile Washington Backcountry Discovery Route. There's no way that we can make this turn. The Washington BDR officially begins at the Bridge of the Gods on the border of Oregon and Washington. After stopping into the Walking Man Brewery in Stevenson, we made our way off of pavement and onto dirt. The first section of the trail is pretty mellow as you meander through thick forested roads. Alright, almost 6 o'clock. Found a great campsite here. It's one that we had previously scoped out on Google Maps. Pretty cool. Nice and beautiful here, not too warm. We're gonna relax, cook some dinner, hit the trail again tomorrow morning. Straight to your house. Yep. Cinematic fajitas.
Still with my friend. I know. It was a little more.
Hey, buddy.
I said I'm kind of staying.
There. Composed of 6 sections running south to north, the BDR runs through mountainous terrain and hills of volcanic rock, totaling 595 miles. The 600-mile route is connected by a network of forest and state roads, with a few miles of asphalt serving as resupply points. The diversity of the geography within each of these sections was something that would take me by surprise. We're joined by Bryce and the Bobbed Excursion with Geeks 4x4, along with Greg and Kendra from Grace and Camo Adventures. We've run a couple trails together in the past at big events like Easter Jeep Safari and Trail Hero, but we've not been camping as a group, let alone spending every day together for a week. How would everyone get along? How would everyone's rigs hold up? How would the trailer handle the more challenging sections that lie ahead? How will we handle any issues if they come up? I guess it's not a matter of if, but when.
Yeah. All the air is coming out from down there, so I wonder if you roll forward more, you can actually get to it.
Yep. Ready to stop?
How in the world?
Yeah, how'd you do that?
You should have broke down on the road back there on the asphalt.
Try not to pull that one in. No, it's going in. That's what I was. I moved it up a little.
With the tire plugged, we were back on the road within no time at all. We were still at the beginning, and we still have a long way to go. One of the best parts of big trips like this is taking the time to stop and appreciate the details that tend to go unnoticed. All right, so we are stopped at the natural bridges. This is not a waypoint on the BDR Gaia route, but we're gonna mark it on the route that we've been mapping. Not that far of a hike at all, really just a leisurely stroll. It's already there. Look, natural bridge.
Oh, it is a natural
Ta-da!
bridge. Hey, look at Max on the bridge.
That's pretty cool. Holy moly, you can feel it.
That's cool. It's almost like that homeless we have.
Very small.
Is it?
Max's egg, they say grow, but that's not it.
Oh, it is very cold.
It feels so nice.
It really does.
Hey guys, don't go far.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's cold. It gets very tall up there.
Yeah, the cold air is
Impressive.
amazing. Like an old lava tube.
Oh, look at the flakes up there.
And then the grass is huge too.
Yeah, it's impressive that the ground retains that cold.
Yeah.
Well, it's the end of the day on day 2. We're almost to Packwood. Probably got at least another hour and a half. We're down to a quarter tank. Bryce is down to a quarter tank. We filled up right before we started section 1. We did bring extra gas just in case, but I think we're gonna be all right. 98 miles into section 2, and my fuel light just came on. We got an excellent site on the creek, directly on the creek. Feels nice, the temperature's good. It's gonna be a good night.
I mean, that's kind of perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cold. Yeah, it's
What you cooking as, Bryce?
here, didn't it?
This
Like,
is fresh salmon
wasn't
that my buddy Rugged Fabworks, that you guys have seen on my channel, just recently caught. This is caught 8/19 of 23. It is currently the 28th of August, so this is 9-day-old salmon. So thank you, Rugged Fabworks. Brandon, did you get some?
How is it? Fish.
Yeah, they're about right. Well, it's true.
You done good, Rick.
Yeah.
You done good.
Okay.
Well, it's the start of day 3, and we have made our way to Packwood, Washington. We have completed section 1. It's Bryce hopping around in the background. We have obviously found Bigfoot here. It took us a little longer than we expected to do section 1. Section 2 is also going to be 120 miles, so it's probably going to take at least 2 days to do it. Everyone is still in good spirits, so we still have a long way to go. The thick forested roads in the first section would contrast heavily with what lie ahead. With a long storied past of fire and ice, the land here has been shaped into what we see today. A true spectacle of life and death. What's for lunch, Bryce?
Today we are making roast beef sandwiches
Yes.
again.
Again. Love that roast beef. That's one of our favorites. So I don't know
Roast
about
beef sandwiches with Colby Jack cheese and yeah, all the good stuff.
Yeah, we got the Swiss. So
What's for lunch?
same thing. Probably add some turkey in it though, because we do have some turkey.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
There you go.
definitely fun stuff. And Swiss, because Kendra loves Swiss. So.
Swiss. Since we teamed up with MDC Trailers, we haven't really had an opportunity to put the Jackson FF to the test. That is, until we reached these ruts on section 2. One of the challenges of multi-day trips like this is finding a spot to camp. You might be ready to stop for the day, but if there's nowhere to camp, you just have to keep driving. The days are running together already.
Yeah.
Today is day 3. We were still on section 2. We just got into camp. There was quite a big stretch of road that has absolutely no campsites. So we did quite a few miles today. We have 25 miles more until Ellensburg, and then we'll be completed with section 2. So we will complete section 2 on day 4, and then we still have 4 more sections to go. We still have quite a bit of road to cover.
Hey, so what's for dinner tonight?
We're gonna have some burgers topped with pimento cheese, and then
No, we didn't get pimento. We got pepper jack, and we got
we
the
didn't do the pimento cheese.
because Greg can't eat pimento cheese.
Tonight we were having just regular burgers because we have dietary restrictions in our party. But they should still be good because
They will be fine.
local meats is
Always best.
always best.
In the crummiest camp, what are you talking about the crummiest camp?
This is
Hey,
the worst camp so
retreat.
far.
Well, this is true. We actually had to search for quite a while.
2 hours.
It was like 4 days.
It was 2 hours.
No, it was like 4 days.
Yeah. So
You're not recording. Did you hit record on that?
no. Oh my God. Look here.
So we are 98 miles into section 2 with fuel light. Just came on. A few miles later, with the range of 16 miles left in gas and 22 miles of rolling hills left to go, we decided to stop and use half of our supplemental fuel supply. We just didn't want to risk running out of gas when going up or down these hills. This is perhaps one of the biggest drawbacks of towing an off-road camper this size. But for our family and the places we go, I think it's probably the best that you can get. Alright, so it is day 3. We have reached the end of section 2. We still have a very, very long way to go. We're gonna see how far we get today before stopping for camp tonight. A repeating theme throughout this route is that of fire, and the destruction would seem to get worse the further we traveled north. There are large swaths of trees that are just gone, their deaths personified by the wind blowing between them. Just nice and slow. You're on a fine line. All right, go ahead. Day 5, we are back in Wenatchee. The trail dumps off right into Wenatchee. Yeah. So the timing was right. We came back here, camped for the night. They had some tire stuff to take care of. Bryce is trimming a lot of his fender well, so his tires fit better. So we got some restocking today. We're gonna refill with water, refuel, and then finish section 3 and then start section 4. All right, so we had just finished the end of section 3. We are in Kashmir.
Now we have the front of the whole truck at 10 miles an hour doing this. And we can't see it in a tire or anything like that. We have no idea. It feels like a tire separating. We don't really know.
So what we're gonna do for tonight is we're gonna go back into Wenatchee. It's like 20 minutes down the road. I think we're just gonna camp there because it's getting already late for today. And then he's gonna switch out the excursion for the LJ. And then we're going to take back off in the morning and then start on section 4. Loki, what do you think about all this? He says, I am not impressed.
Nope, I guess. Running, so I don't know if the transmission just grenaded.
There is some grinding, like grind marks above the drive shaft. And it looks somewhat fresh.
Yeah, Parker found it.
Yeah,
Parker found it. The bolts fell out. There's only one bolt in the drive shaft.
So how many more are there?
There should be 4.
There's 4. No, they're not all here.
Okay.
This one's sheared. They're all somewhere else.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We're just gonna put the bolt back in it. Found the bolt. We loosened it, tightened it the way it should be. Gonna be 2 bolts for about a quarter of a mile. And I've got plenty of bolts at home. PSA, in the middle of this video, red Loctite for drive shaft bolts. The drive shaft decided to make its mark on the floor of the old bobbed excursion. So I'm going to bend back the heat shield here. We're going to spray some paint and try to make this look like it never happened.
None of it.
Bryce was fortunate that he broke down 1/4 of a mile from his house. It's just the reality of what can happen on a trip like this. But from here on out, we're on our own. We don't have a safety net. And as we trekked further north, it seemed to just get a little bit more remote. After stopping for lunch and letting our furry friends rest, we visited a fire tower that seemed to be frozen in time. The lands around it have been burned, but the tower still remains. A testament to the resiliency and an inspiration for our journey to keep moving forward. The best part is just around the bend. And just when you think it doesn't get any better than this, some bonus content, we're gonna have ourselves a little race. Greg here and Kendra are in a tent and they've got some cots. We are in our MDC camper and we're gonna see who wins at the setup. But this should be interesting.
I don't think they kick up dirt.
We're fixing the race.
The best part is that you guys aren't as familiar with putting this up as the kids, so it's actually better. You guys doing it. How are you feeling about this race? I mean, like,
we could totally take them. Are you kidding me?
All right. How do we feel about this race?
Terrible.
We can totally take two.
Oh man, this is gonna be wild. All right, so Parker, you ready? Where's your stopwatch? All right, and on your count, so count down from 3. And then we're gonna film the watch starting, okay? So Parker's got it.
I'll film you, film the watch starting.
3, 2, 1, go.
Stopwatch is going. Started at 5:37.
You have to undo it.
Alright, Park is rolling out over here.
Oh my god.
Lots of dust has happened here. Oh wow, a jack can't go down over here. This is a big struggle for these.
Big time loss. Big time loss. You're terrible.
Got another jack here. I already know what's going down.
Oh my god, he's like a pit crew.
He's going. Alright. Park is already laid out.
What do you mean, oh no?
Okay. Okay, didn't touch it, right? I don't believe it. Comment down below. Because they're not quite as synchronized. So we're gonna see what happens here. Oh, the solar panels are staying up. Look at the solar panels.
Whoa.
The solar panels are mint. We have strapped them.
Oh.
Charging
Oh.
on inside. Pretty empty. Oh,
They have a tent.
the tent. Oh, the dog is inside. New thing, the dog is in. Oh no. Loki's made his way into the tent.
Penalty.
All right, here we go. We're flipping this. I gotta fly. Flipping this.
Go faster.
All right, here it comes. Ooh, yeah, that thing's gonna. Oh man, look at that. That is so. Look at this. Making a nice setup there. Both winches up front. Yeah. A little bit of dust coming off. We haven't seen much dust at all.
Dog. He's so pretty. He's my favorite competitor, I think.
This tent is fully up. I don't know what's to say over here.
Look at him.
This quick put up tent is kind of ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Should have had them do it with the full perspective. Where are we at on time? Timer. Hey, we lost it. 2 minutes and 34 seconds.
How's your performance feeling this game?
I'm feeling a little winded.
Dad, how's your performance feeling this game?
What's happening? There's somebody in this one already?
Yeah, Nick's in there setting stuff up.
Wow.
No response from the contestant.
No response from the contestant. Wow. How are we feeling right now?
Dog, he's so pretty.
Oh, there it is. All right. Focus. Parker's trying to help. I'm telling you guys, comment down below. Was he cheating the whole time? We don't really know.
Yes,
He just knows the whole trailer too
it's
well.
been rigged from the start.
So, but look at what's going on here. We think it's rigged towards the NBC. Somehow, it passed everybody's expectations. Look at this. We're pulling out sheets. They were white when we started. I don't know.
Probably brown now.
Did you poop on them? What happened here? I don't know what's going on there. Oh, we're running.
We got mattresses going.
There's something in the back of Bob that they need.
How's your performance feeling, Greg?
My heart. The doctor said it was good for me to do this, but I don't know.
Still a leg that's not down. I don't know.
Yeah, it's only one. It's just the one, I promise. Aww,
I don't know.
look at him. He's so majestic.
All right.
Look at him.
I don't know, man. Looks like we're gonna have a.
Oh yeah.
All right.
There's no pillows in there.
Oh, pillows.
Oh.
Grab the
I was
pillows.
saying, I think there's pillows inside of this one. They also have a kitchen and stuff. It's not even there.
Get a slide out of order.
Oh no, Loki's bed's not in there either. The window's going up.
One mattress down.
Aww, look at him go.
Bed is back on top.
Oh man. So this front one, oh.
Pillows are ready.
The dancers are helping him actually move.
Pillows are ready. We're done.
This is
Whoa, look, he's dead.
5:36.
Done.
You're not done? They say he's not done. Let's see what else is What do you think? Do you think this is fully done? So it's really pretty much a tie.
it's very close.
It is really, really close.
So how's your post-game performance feeling?
I feel like we did pretty good.
How's your post-game performance
Feeling
feeling?
pretty good.
That's amazing. Aww.
Yeah.
You might have noticed during the course of this video that we've been using a fridge from Set Power. They shipped this to Washington ahead of our arrival, and we installed it a couple of days before we left on the trail. Set Power has been in the business of making 12-volt refrigerators since 2008, and on this adventure, we're testing out the AJ40 to see how it will work for a family our size. This 42-quart refrigerator looks good, it feels nice, and it has some built-in areas to grab the cooler and carry it around. It's a little larger than the previous fridge, which is an added bonus. It doesn't have dual zone capability, but I'm also not completely convinced that it's a feature that you absolutely need. When it comes down to the nitty-gritty, we had no issues keeping our fish cold and fresh. It fits well into the fridge side of our MDC Jackson FF, and the draw-on power is pretty minimal at 3 amps. That is, with eco mode turned on though. With it turned off, it's going to draw upwards of 7 amps, but will also work a little harder to keep your stuff cool. It didn't give us any issues during the 10 days that we ran it continuously, and didn't notice any warm spots that our previous fridge suffered from. For what these things cost, it seems to be completely worth it, and it's a lot better than spending upwards of $1,000 on something the same size. Visit the link below, and use the code FARFROMORDINARY to get 16% off your own Set Power fridge. We've camped in a lot of unique locations over the last 5 years, but nothing would top this campsite perched 3,000 feet above Lake Chelan.
Come on.
After making a quick bite to eat, we settled in for the light show that awaited us below.
Jet. Yeah, it's definitely a jet.
There's a jet right there.
I know, definitely a jet. Because, you know, that is definitely not a high performance.
It's a
Okay, so we made it to the jungle, and we're coming up from the southbound, and we are in the Gladiator with the trailer, and there's no way that we can make this turn. Got maybe 20 feet wide here. What we're gonna do is there's an alternate route out, which is straight ahead of us. We were kind of curious, and we're kind of wanting to get into the jungle just because it's something that people talk about on the Wabator, but yeah, there's no way. Even with the Gladiator, it would be hard. It would be doable, but it would be difficult. So we're gonna take the alternate route down and then be on our way. After taking the bypass for the jungle, we would drop into Chelan to refill on gas before starting Section 5. Section 5 starts out of Chelan and ascends north towards the 5,800-foot Copper Mountain, passing groves of dead trees along the way. The destruction from fire, a constant reminder, but I don't think anything could prepare us for what came next. It's hard to explain, but you can feel the sadness in your bones here. That heart-wrenching, I've just been dumped feeling. And to see so much of it in one place, it was hard to comprehend. It was haunting, yet beautiful. There was nothing around at all on the rest of Section 5, save for an obscene amount of dust. Long, rutted sections of nothing but fine silt. After that, large swaths of private land, seemingly in the middle of nowhere, ending in unexpected shelf roads. With no campsites to be found, we just kept going.
Did you see were you close enough when we got on the road?
Well, it was day 47 of the Washington Backcountry Discovery Route, and we made it all the way to section 6. We knocked out section 5 all in one day. That is to Kashmir to Conconnelly. We are now less than 60 miles from the Canadian border. We made it to a campground for the night. Not as nice as last night's epic campsite, but that's okay. We're gonna put all the GPX files and the campsites on our Patreon site, so if you want access to that, you'll see the link below. Tomorrow we plan on making the final trek to the border. But for tonight, it's time to relax and to make something to eat. So, as it turns out, this experience with new friends was pretty cool. We might have been somewhat strangers in the beginning, but that's certainly not the case now. And after hundreds of miles driving through what should be prime Bigfoot country, we ended our last night with the wild call to Bigfoot. No answer. Let's go to Canada. Section 6 is pretty easygoing. The gravel roads here are in great shape, allowing you to get some miles under your feet on the home stretch to the border. Overall, this was an amazing experience, and I'm glad that we could make these memories together as a family. As our big kid gets older, we know these trips as a family of 4 will be coming to an end before we know it. Well, after 7 days, 595 miles, we have made it to the Canadian border. Canadian border, right there.
Canada land.
Edge of the United States. Everybody made it in one piece. The Jeep made it in one piece. The trailer did phenomenal. Not a single issue with that thing anywhere. It did good. Everyone did good.
Good. Feeling pretty good.
How was the whole thing?
It did it. The truck did it. This is the longest trip that the Bob Excursion has done in, a quick amount of time. We've done some cross-country, on-road stuff, but longest off-road trip we have done. And it did pretty well. Besides, I'm sure you saw in the video, somebody had a drive shaft malfunction. I don't know what happened there, but red Loctite your drive shafts.
Yeah. Lesson learned. How you feeling?
I love it.
Yeah?
This has been quite an adventure.
You feeling good overall, though?
Yes.
You ready to be done?
No.
No? I could keep going too. I feel like we could just keep going for a little while.
Don't ruin it with your camera too.
What?
Get all the cameras.
Get all the cameras. Like we're all doing
Mine too?
it. Yeah,
Congratulations, everybody. 595 miles.